Welcome, loves to my YouTube channel. My name is VassaOlga. In today's video, we're going to be recording this really pretty eye makeup look. This one is a Christmas-inspired look. If you want to know how to get this in quite a short period of time, keep on watching and let's get started. The first step is going to be extremely easy. We need some base that consists of shimmers, and this is going to be e.l.f. palette, and it has a beautiful combination of shimmers. You can use some silver shimmers. It doesn't have to be green, but we're doing some holiday Christmas makeup look. That is the main reason why I'm going with a green color on top, and you can tell it looks really, really pretty. I'm going to use my flat brush. It can be wet, or you can use dry brush. Pick a little bit of the product on, tap it off, and cover your lid with any piece of paper or tissue. This is my thing that I do every single time. It can prevent any fallouts. Even if you have really good quality eyeshadows, you can get some fallouts. I'm gonna start patting the color on top of my lid. This way, we're gonna transfer product first and then blend this with the same brush. Now I wanna create black eyeliner on top of my lash line. It's gonna be more or less thick, nothing crazy, but this shape is gonna be a guideline, and this shape is really gonna help me out in my eyeshadows. It's going to lock in place all the eyeshadows, and it's not going to smudge out throughout the day. Because if you use black pencil, sometimes you might have this issue that it's going to leave some stains on top of the lid. We don't really want to do this. I'm going to be using today Makeup Revolution Deep Eyeliner, or you can use Catrice eyeliner. You can use any other eyeliner in your makeup collection. It's just an option. By the way, I'm impressed with the quality of this eyeliner. I know that a lot of Makeup Revolution products are not the best. Let me start from the outer corner, and I want to make sure that we're going to get the line from the lower lid, the point of the lower lid, and then we're going on the side, and I want to create more or less flat line, the continuation of my lower lid, but it's optional. If it's not perfect, the shape is not perfect, it's okay. We're going to work with eyeshadows on the top, and you're not going to be able to see any imperfections. Let's move to one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. I know that it's not in stock. This one is from Simple Beauty, but you can use any similar colors from any other eyeshadow palettes that you have. Or another great suggestion, if you don't have this combination of colors, but you love the overall look, you can use probably some silver, and then what other colors? This is a bright red color, and this is a little bit deeper shade, but I would probably use similar burgundy color, and then on top go with this. You can always, swap the colors and create your makeup look that you're going to prefer. I'm going to use a pen brush and my green color. Let's cover my lid with a piece of paper, and I'm pretty much sure that my eyeliner is dry right now. Let's go over this line. Pad. Matte colors are always better to apply with a patting motion. Focus this on top of the line, but I don't really want to bring this super high. Let me do a little bit different color on top. You can see that it's really well blended, and the shade I'm using is Cottage. The Cottage is going over my previous color and a little bit higher, but it's really important to know that I don't bring this super high. It's just a tiniest bit higher. You can use flat brush, or you can go with a fluffy brush, but flat brush is going to give you a little bit more precision. With a fluffy brush, it can be a little bit too much. We're going to do this, but later when we have the shape on. Pad higher than the actual line. We're going to mix both of those colors. Okay, I really like this. And now we need to blend and mix these two shades together. Going with a fluffy brush. This is Dance brush, the one that is pretty much short. And then what I'm doing is leaving any color out of it. And just with a clean brush, we're blending this together. Over my waterline, I'm using black pencil, and you have to connect my lower lid with the top lid. I'm gonna need a little bit more, and let's just go over the line with my green shade. Using the same pen brush to transfer the color on. Try to bring this really close to the black liner. And finally, I'm gonna add the same color that I used on top of the previous shades with the same flat brush. We need to get the color on, and then with any other brushes, blend this out. Nothing crazy, just a little bit of blending. Now I can suggest another option. If you like some gems in the outer corner, that's really fine. But at the same time, in my opinion, when you have something like this, it's good to go as well. So it's totally optional. You can leave it like this, or you can do additional step. I have a mix of my powder. Do you remember the powder that I used on top? This was a bright Cottage. scrape off with any instrument. You can scrape off some powder and use a mix of micellar water. This is a DIY way to recreate any eyeliner. You need just one tiny drop, maybe half a drop. I want to create a circle. We're gonna get started from spot really close to my crease. A bigger circle, a little bit smaller, and the small circle. And now I have some gems that I'm gonna add a little bit of glue to these gems. I want to leave some space, and I want you to see a little bit of green. Doesn't have to be a lot, but we'll see. I'm gonna place it a little bit lower than the actual circle and get this on. Let's start with NYX liquid lipstick. It's going on top of my lip. Let's get the lip pencil on a brush and outline the shape. For the bottom lip, I want to do the same lip pencil, but the color I'm going for is going to be NYX orange shade. You can tell that it's a little bit brighter than the top lip, but still in theme. Final step is my lip gloss. Okay guys, and this is the final result of my Christmas eye makeup look. I am obsessed with this transformation. Let me know your thoughts in comments. Will you recreate it? Will you keep the gems, or you're gonna skip on that? And I love the lip transformation. Honestly, right now it looks like this is the same red for both of the lips, but I don't know. It was just in mine. I love you all so much, and I'll see you really soon. Bye bye.